The market is a monster, unpredictable, ruthless, and wild. But what if you had a weapon you could use to tame it? Today, I'm going to be showing you the exact binary option strategy that I use to turn chaos into opportunities. What's up, guys? My name is Golden and I give trading tips on binary options. If you're new here, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on future trading content. Let's get right into today's session. We're going to be using the following set of indicators that you can see on your screen. We have a Keltner channel, a fractal, CCI oscillator, and the stochastic oscillator. And we're going to be starting with $100 per trade, and we'll be trading on the 1 minute time frame. And that's it for our setup. Let's get into it and see how much money we can make today. Of course, like usual, I'm going to be explaining each of my decisions and why I took each of the trades so you have a better understanding of the market. Anyways, let's look for our first asset and we can take the first trade.
If you want to trade like a pro, make sure you subscribe to this channel right now. Daily trading signals, winning strategies that actually work, live trading and profit breakdowns. Don't miss out on game-changing content that can make you serious money. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications bell so you never miss a trade.
So I just took my first trade and we took a sell, guys, and we're following the current market dynamics actually. So we see that the moving averages of both the oscillators are not in the oversold zone yet. So there's further downward potential. They're heading there, but not there yet. And we also see that around that zone, there are decent touch points. Let me just mark that out. So over here and here, we can see decent touch points. So I'm predicting the market will break out of the channel and go to these zones, these areas, before going back up. That's basically the analysis for this particular trade. Let's see how it plays out, guys. Awesome, guys. So we closed in a profit. That's a good way to start the trade. To be honest, I got a bit lucky because the entry point was not ideal. It wasn't the best. I just kind of entered this because of my experience. It was not exactly according to the strategy I want to show you guys today, but I couldn't just miss out on that trade, and that's why I entered. Anyways, let's look for better suited trade entries that I can use to explain the strategy. Okay, guys, so we just opened our second trade and we took a sell here. There is a potential for markets to make a pullback around this zone, and that's why I took a sell. That's what we're aiming for. So as you can see, the price broke through all these previous touch zones, these touch points. It broke through, also broke through the channel, and it's pushed upwards. So now a local high is most likely forming over this zone. And the oscillators moving averages are also indicating an exit from the overbought area. So there's a high chance that we could have a reversal right at this level. The only thing I'm looking out for, the only potential negative, is that there could be a full upward momentum going to take out the previous global maximum. But apart from that, amazing, guys. So it's a profit. We just entered our second profit of the day. There's a very low volatility, which puts our trade on a risk. But apart from that, this trade was awesome. We're closing the profit again. Yeah, just like I said, there was a pullback likely to form. Anyways, let's continue with $100 and take the next trade. Okay, guys, I just took my next trade, which is a buy. And actually, this has a very similar entry point, but this time we opened the trade following the current trend. So If no reversal occurs in this section, it should just be a pullback. And so the price moved to the outer part of the channel and it formed a local low. Now the CCI oscillator should exit from the oversold zone, and the stochastic oscillator is already in the oversold zone. So a breakout is very, very likely. And let's see how this one plays out, guys. Nice, nice, nice. Sweet, guys. Okay, so our third trade is in a profit. No losses yet. Everything is looking good so far. Let's move on. Let's continue with $100 for our trades.
If you're serious about making money from trading, stop watching and start taking action. Inside my exclusive Telegram channel, I drop high accuracy signals, pro trading tips, and real-time updates to help you win big. Don't trade alone. Trade smart with the best. Click the link below and join the winning team now.
Okay, guys, so yeah, we just opened a buy trade, and this one is also following the current trend. We can see we're in an uptrend, and with this particular movement, we can see local highs, and there was also a global high, of course. And after observing a local low, I concluded that the price would most likely head towards the global high within the next minute or two. So, and we may also have a possible breakout of that global high. Now, as you see, the CCI oscillators moving averages also indicated an upward move after exiting the overbought zone. And so that's why I took this trade for a buy, guys. So far, so good. But let's see how it ends. Let's see if we're able to end in a profit. Sweet, guys. Okay, so our fourth trade is in a profit. Everything is looking clean and nice. If you see such a move like this, you just don't miss it, because this was so clear to me. This pattern is very, it happens a lot in the market. So we see that high, we saw a low after that, and there's a high chance that the market will continue the uptrend and try to go towards the global high again. The pullback is persistent, but most likely it will, reverse and keep on going up. Anyways, let's look for the next asset that we can trade. Okay, guys, we just took our next trade and we took a buy, still following the trend. It's kind of similar to the previous one. We see that the stochastic oscillator's moving average is just starting to cross the overbought zone, and there is a potential for further upward movement. Now the CCI is already in the overbought zone and it's showing signs of a breakout, as we see over there. So there's a high chance a pullback can occur here. The high chance a pullback can occur here, actually, but let's see how it plays out. Because of the CCI, there's a chance that we could lose this trade. Okay, yeah, so this one isn't a loss, guys. This is our first loss of the day. It's fine, nothing drastic. We can see the doji, which is a sign of reversal, so probably that's why we lost this trade. But it's fine. You always have losses and you have to get used to losing. It's part of trading. Just make sure to maximize your profits. Anyways, I'm going to take the last trade for the day and I'm going to take a bit of a risk. I'm putting my full balance, and let's try to get a perfect entry so we can maximize our profits for today. Okay, guys, so I just took this trade and took a sell here. It's not the best entry point, to be honest, but it will have to do. So sometimes after the candle shows a very sharp momentum after opening, that's why we couldn't get the best entry. It's fine. For this trade, my focus is actually the oscillators moving averages. So we can see that they've both exited the overbought zones and now they're heading towards the oversold range. So given the price dynamics, we can expect a pullback to go further down. We can see that each of the pullbacks were significantly going lower. So this pullback, we can also expect to go a bit lower. Awesome, guys. Just awesome. In the final seconds, price broke out in that direction and we closed in a profit. So you saw that earlier, price dipped following an upward impulse. When you're trading on a 1 minute time frame, it's so important to open trades at the right timing because it makes a very, very huge difference. As soon as you see the signal, you have to just enter the trade, and that's what I did. For this particular one, I was a bit late still because the price moved with a strong impulse and I couldn't get the best entry, but still I closed in a profit just because my entry was not that bad. Anyways, let's lock in our profits for today and go ahead to withdraw. And today we have a total profit of $635. That's pretty nice, guys. That's some pretty nice profits for today. We started from 200. Okay, guys, our withdrawal has been successful. And that is it for today's session, guys. This was an amazing session, and I hope that the things that I explained had some meaning to you whatsoever. Don't forget, I have a Telegram channel. If you need extra help and extra assistance in your trading, make sure to hit me up. I'll leave a link below. And if you like content like this, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Bye.